everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of November 2023 for the sign of Sagittarius. If you have sun, moon or rising in the sign of Sagittarius, or if you are a cross watcher and your loved one, someone who is very dear to your heart, they are a Sagittarius, this can be a video that you might want to watch. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who have been with me for a while, or if you just joined, welcome. I hope that you like the kind of work that I do. And let's see together what kind of energies we are going to channel. What do we need to know? I also wanted to thank all of you who reached out for private reading. If you are interested to have one with me, you can find my contact in the About tab. With that, let's start the reading. Let's see what do we need to find out for Sagittarius, what is coming in November 2023 for Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius, I see that you're trying to save money. You're putting things on top of each other. I see them as coins, so it's beautiful for some of you. It's really saving money, but it's not too much, but you are putting some money away. It's maybe little by little, but actually in the end it's going to be very very helpful. This, even if you can save a little bit, go for it. But you still tell yourself, or you feel like that it's not enough. There's still an imbalance between your earnings and your spendings. Some of you are spending a lot of money. Some of you have major issues in finance management, your wealth management, and I don't know, like you are waiting, some of you are waiting for a big sum of money that can come into your bank account and solve your problem, but it looks like it's not going to be the case, at least for now. So you need to work with this kind of income that you have, and you have to manage your wealth, because I see for some of you, you spend half of your paycheck in the 2 weeks, in the first 2 weeks of month, and in the rest of the month you are struggling. So definitely there's some advice, there's some unbalance on this, and you need to think about it. Maybe take some courses, talk to some people who are experts in finances, or simple ways to, I don't know, balance your income, and then you can have a better life. There is a chance for you to have even savings each month, but I see that you don't have a good plan for that. For some, I see that there is a thought which is always with someone. I can't say it's you, it can be you, it can be someone else, but this person always, they're carrying a thinking, like a mindset, something is with them that kind of bothers them. It can be a more senior person than you. Some responsibility, some worry, something that they are very much thinking about it every day, and almost every minute of a day they are thinking about that, they're worried about that. I don't know what you can do about it, but if you know what it is and it relates to your life, you can probably help them if it's possible. Be careful, don't throw anything out that there was something valuable in it. For example, you might, I just see that someone is throwing out their coffee, or someone is throwing out your coffee while it's still full. Or maybe you are throwing out a bag or a plastic bag, but there was something valuable. Maybe you purchased something and it was still in the bag, and someone is throwing out. Be careful. Also be careful not throwing out words without thinking, because you're using that in a way that it will, you'll miss an opportunity, you might lose a friend. For some of you, I see that you need to be more spiritual. Some of you have really changed your mindset towards materialism, and you're always thinking about money and work. It's not maybe you, but some energies are here to show me this, and you're not sure how, maybe you're questioning your faith, your spiritual practices. You're a little bit far from that. I see the gap. I see something needs to go back to the old version as a spiritual practice. You might think about it, and if you think about it, you might understand that, yeah, previously, for example, if I was doing yoga or if I was praying, I felt better. It's just for some. I'm not going to say it's for everyone. If it doesn't really resonate with you, so it's not your message. there is something that someone is going to ask a big favor, maybe from you, or you are going to ask someone a big favor. Be careful, because this person, or again, it can be you or someone is asking you. This person can do this favor for, but then that's it. Like, it's a one-time thing, and they might do it, but then I don't know. I see an ending. I see a closure after, and I see that things might change from that point of time. Uh, Someone is really worried about their future or about someone else's future. And as I said, I see a lot of thoughts, I see a lot of anxieties, I see a lot of, not anxiety like in the form of an anxiety, it's like that thinking too much, maybe baseless thoughts, some things that you're worried for but they are not real, or they're not going to happen, or you're over exaggerating some feelings. For some of you, I see there's some pile of work that you haven't done, you haven't gotten to it yet, and it's adding up. I definitely see that something is adding up. For some of you, it can be money, it can be saving, it can be, again, blessing. For some of you, it's some work that can make you money, it can bring you money, but at this moment, you need to do something about it in order to collect the benefit, collect the money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see. There is a good news coming for some of you, actually ending of a relationship, or talking to someone, or getting to that final state or final phase is going to bring a lot of peace in your life. I honestly see a fox here, so there might be some people that it's better for them to be removed from your life. And I see that with this eclipses, two eclipses, sun and lunar eclipses, that we are going to have in October, and we had one already. With that, it's gonna bring a lot of information for you about people. It can be about your friends, it can be about your colleagues, about your situation. A decision-making pattern comes clear for you, Sagittarius. And here you are standing here, and with your arc in your hand, Sagittarius, you are getting ready to shoot. You are getting ready to place the tip of the arrow towards the target. You are, after this eclipse, you have no doubt anymore. It can be about your relationships, it can be about people in your life, it can be about energies, but I can see a very, very powerful person, a very determined person. I see them as a female energy, but it can be male as well. And they are opening the door for some animals, some weird creatures, and they're asking them to leave them. They're letting them go. Very good energy. That's, again, maybe comes when you start the spirituality again. Maybe you start praying again, or maybe if not, there's somehow a blessing coming to you that you get rid of unnecessary stalking energies that was bothering you. Someone is asking for your help. You might hear about that, and I see that you might not be able to help them, but you'll do something for them. You might send someone to help them. There might be someone who needs some money, and you will probably say, I don't have like, I can't help them directly, but I can find someone who can help them, something in those lines. Or maybe you can say, my contribution, like the dollar amount or whatever, is not much, but still, please go ahead and help them, even if it's not much, because it's going to bring very good karma to you. Some of you, I see you are studying, and you are trying to, you'll be good teachers, and I don't know, for some, I see that you start teaching. Even it can be online, it can be, I don't know, on social media, or it can be actually going to a class. I see you're getting prepared, you're preparing the material to be able to teach. And I see a toxic relationship for someone. It can be that it's not related to you. Maybe you hear about it. Maybe you know some of your friends that they come and talk to you, and you know that the relationship is toxic. And I see the female energy has the wrong idea of the relationship, and it's not a good one. They might come and talk to you. If you're a therapist, you might hear very different stories, very weird stories these days, from people, from your patients, that some of them might be related. There might be also a case of something that you might follow, like a criminal novel, criminal story, criminal TV series that you follow, and you might be tied up to that as well. There is a story, there's something that you sit and read about it, or you sit and watch, maybe you write it, but there's some kind of story that you continue, you follow, and you want to kind of follow, as I said, stepping in a new way, a new path, strong but tired. Some of you, and I see cowboy boots, some of you might be watching from Texas, or someone might travel to Texas, or some business you might have in Texas. You might find a job in Texas as well, but it's a strong move, but it's maybe a last move. For some of you, if you're exhausted, I'm saying last, it doesn't mean that it's going to be terminated. Like someone might change a job or a major or a career many times, and one last time they do it and then they stay in this job like for 30 years. So what I'm saying is not that the last, so it's going to be a short period, it could be a long period, but it's the last changing, and it's going to settle, it's going to bring settlement for you, it's going to bring a settling energy. You are going to enjoy that, because for some Sagittarius, I see that they are not still 100% satisfied with what they're doing, and they're still thinking that they are not doing the right thing. Someone has been crying. There's some like, don't watch scary movies if you can't handle them. I see some of you might have gone to a Halloween party, or you might have been dealing with horror stories or something like that, specifically with children. So for some, it's really, really scary and it really bothers them. So don't get into that situation that you want to play cool and tell people that I'm fine, because I definitely see someone is really scared and it can bother them. They might have sleep problems, they might have anxiety problems, they might start thinking, oh, someone is following me. So because some people are just need a little push to lose their state of mind. So don't I don't know how to say this, but someone really needs to hear this, because specifically if they're watching movies that, I don't know, in those movies people don't have a face, this is going to be very dangerous, or people have the same face. Some people can't take it and it's going to bother them. It's going to push them to a phase of uncomfortable situation. Specifically, again, I want to say children, teenagers, maybe it's not good to get involved in these kind of scenarios. A very nice happiness for someone. It's not for everyone. It's just maybe one person, one Sagittarius that I can see here. It's not for all of you. This Sagittarius is going to get something huge in their life, that they're going to go on the top of a hill and they're going to yell, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Very well. Very nice. I'm very happy. There might be a Scorpio or a Cancer who's trying to get close to you. They might try to get your attention. They might even buy you gifts and try to, influence your decision about something. But what they really want something out of it, and it's not coming from their heart. Again, it's not for everyone. Maybe some of you it doesn't apply to you, so don't take it wrong. Definitely it's in a Scorpio or a Cancer. There is a news coming from the other side of the world that brings happiness to you. Someone sends you a message. I see that someone even is not sure about your address or about your where they can find you, but they still go ahead and send you something with like the last address they had, and they hope you're still there, and that thing comes to you. So whatever is divine and whatever is belonging to you, you will get it, even if it's very hard and it's not possible, it's not easy to have it get to you, or for you to reach to it. But if something is yours, it's gonna come. Look at this beautiful ring. Some of you are getting engaged. There might be discussions, or you might have a fight with this guy or this person, or there was a separation, but you're coming together and there's a brilliant light is shining on your relationship. I see some people, some high authorities, big people are talking, they're making a decision. Be careful about your pet. Your pet might get pregnant. This is something I'm seeing. You might lose your key. Have a hidden key somewhere. If you have hidden your key in a garden, your neighbor might have a camera that they saw that. It might have been seen in a camera by accident. So be careful. I see that a key is hidden somewhere, but other people have seen it or other people know that it exists there. Also be careful with an elevator. There might be someone stuck in an elevator. If you are if you are taking the elevator in the end of the shift when there's no one in the building at night, be careful. There might be something that is not pleasant. Someone might have ants in their home, and it might be bigger than you thought. I see friendships. I see letter V. Someone is buying Louis Vuitton. Nice energy. Be careful about your kids and your pets. There might be something unexpected regarding your pets. Well, my dear Sagittarius, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope November brings you fantastic movements into your life. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.